Florence, South Carolina, where the Lady Canes will have a chance to secure a spot in another state championship. They'll have to go through the Lions first, 17-9, 9-1 on the season. This Daniels girls roster is led by a freshman in Lila Mann, who's averaging 11.8 points per game. If you want to find out where to stream the game tonight, it is on the NFHS network. It's linked in the bottom of the YouTube. It will be a $12 subscription that you can cancel after the game. My humble opinion is you watch it, you listen to us, and match up some of the audio and keep it rolling with Canes Nation. And if you're just listening and tuning in to how the girls and guys are going to do today, we appreciate it just as much. We'll have some Canes cards to go through. First, we have the bracket to go through, and that is Daniel and Wren here in the Upperstate, and Darlington and the big bad Camden Bulldogs, who have the number 2 player in the country on their team, and the Lower State, who also play here later tonight. Raina McGowan's, who's been the senior point guard for this Canes team. I know McKay Garrison's taken some of those roles down the stretch, but whenever the Canes need points, 5 has the basketball. 21.3, 43% shooting from the field, and that free throw number is what I think comes in clutch more often than not. 74%, the lady you want at the stripe when the game's on the line, and 36% from 3 is big time as well here in South Carolina. Ranks among the top 10 in the state in 3A. Secondly, for the Canes, Olivia Randolph, who has really come into her own offensively. 9.1 points, 9.1 rebounds per game, 2.4 blocks, as that's where she does most of her damage defensively in the paint. Also 58% shooter from the free throw line, and 50% from the field is nothing to slouch about, especially from a post player in the paint. Making half your shots is big time, especially in a game like this. And third for the Canes is, of course, the third of the triple-headed monster, Deanna Hayes. 10.7 rebounds, 10.7 points, 11.4 rebounds, a double-double for the senior. I'm pretty sure heading to Southern Wesleyan next fall. 52% shooter, 69% shooter from the free throw stripe, and 2 steals per game, as defense leads the offense for the Lady Canes, and they're going to need as much defense today as possible, as on the other side of this court, the Daniel Lions, of course, 9-1 in region, 17-9 on the season, but they also turn defense in the offense, and being led by a freshman means this team is going to be good for a very long time. 7 minutes until tip-off here in the Florence Center, as the Lady Canes trying to lock up a spot in the 3A state championship right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
When you hear funny noises like that,
Chugga, 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 chugga.
like that, it's time to call Preferred Home Services. We'll fix that too. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you with your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home? Call the Klinger team today.
Here at Cox & Cole Attorneys at Law, we've got 2 attorneys, West Cox and Lee Cole. We handle real estate matters, closings, and real estate litigation and probate, trying to bring compassion to those that we serve and our clients.
Give us a call anytime. Our number is 864-847-9289.
Life, with its many stages. From the "my little one has just arrived" stage to the "I have arrived" stage. From the first home you'll ever buy to the one home you'll have forever. No matter where you find yourself in life, your forever agent will be there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the Upstate, Demetra Designs is the Upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer, from hair to makeup to photos, Demetra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Demetra formal wear savings coupon. Demetra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
Thank you to C&M Garage Door Services for sponsoring the Wren Broadcast Network. Keep your garage door running smoothly. Garage door tune-up, springs, cables, gear kits, safety sensors, noisy rollers, and new installs. Quality work at a reasonable price. Contact C&M at 864-325-1517. That's 864-325-1517. Congratulations to head coach Amy Godfrey. She was named the SCHSL Coach of the Year for all classifications as she won 3A Region 2, the Upperstate the State Championship, and South Carolina Volleyball Coach of the Year. She will be recognized at the annual awards dinner this July.
When you hear funny noises like that,
Chugga, 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 chugga.
like that, it's time to call Preferred Home Services.
Whether you've got slow drains or clogged drains, take advantage of our 93 or its free sewer drain clearing special. We'll even include a camera inspection and 1-year no clog guarantee.
Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you with your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
Thank you to Consolidated Pipe and Supply for sponsoring the Wren Broadcast Network. For all your piping supplies, business or residential, we do it all. Just give us a call. Consolidated Pipe and Supply, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, 864-964-9370, 1727 White Horse Road.
I'm your overly competitive brother.
Check.
Psych. And I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh?
You got no game. Dude, that's a foul.
And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
Real mature.
Once upon a time, moving was stressful and far from a fairy tale.
How are we supposed to move our house and get rid of our junk?
But the big bad move was no match for college hunks hauling junk and moving.
Have no fear, the hunks are here.
College hunks did all the packing, moving, and unpacking for the family. They also hauled away the unwanted clutter to be properly donated and recycled. And the family moved happily ever after. Make moving and junk removal less stressful and more magical.
When you're ready to own it, our mortgage experts make it happen.
I was done with renting. Founders, they made my first mortgage easy.
We needed mortgage experts.
And more space.
More space?
We were there once.
I didn't even know what PMI was.
We knew.
At Founders, they never charge PMI.
Never.
When it comes to your mortgage, Founders is more equipped than ever, and you'll never see PMI. From first-time buyers to seasoned homeowners, it's nice to work with a lender you can trust.
So you can relax.
What would tomorrow look like if you sold your house today? Maybe you'd move to a new city or a new country. Maybe you'd pick up birding or birdies. You could get into wine, not that into wine, or skiing, warmer skiing. Or maybe you'd spend more time doing nothing at all. When you're ready for whatever comes next, we'll be ready to help you get there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services.
Thank you for considering G-Force for your parking lot project. Each G-Force location is veteran-owned and uses the latest and greatest Graco state-of-the-art equipment with onboard computers and laser technologies for perfect results every time. We hope you'll choose G-Force for all your pavement marking needs.
Welcome back to Florence. The Canes are on the court. Raina McGowan's, Deanna Hayes, Kinley Hooker, Olivia Randolph, and E.K. Garrison man the 5 for the Canes here in the Upperstate Championship. Lila Mann, Braylon Cumbie, Sienna McIntyre, Shayla Williams, and one I'm missing, Colleen DeMaio, rounding out the starting 5 for the Lions. Lila Mann, the lady to keep an eye on, rocking 35 today, usually and 15, at least on max preps, as Randolph and the Canes get it started. McGowan's wins the tip, and the 8 minutes are underway in quarter number 1. Hayes in the corner. McGowan's looking down low for Randolph. Kick it to Hayes at the three-point line. They'll reset it with McGowan's at the top of the key. McGowan's looking for a screen from Randolph. Goes the other way, gets it from Hayes, dumping it into the post. Loose ball. The Lions come up with it. Man looking to push. Stop, throws it to the left wing. Canes are there, and Cumbie has to stop on top of that left wing. DeMaio dribbling at the top of the key with Raina McGowan's there defensively, looking to get to the paint. No good. Rebound, Olivia Randolph, and McGowan's, and the Canes look to push. She gets it up past the halfway mark and has to stop and kick it at 22. Looking back to the post, Deanna Hayes, wide open layup, left hand, no good. Rebound, Lions. Here comes DeMaio once again. Looking to the post, blocked. Olivia Randolph says, nuh-uh, not today. First quarter block from 22, kick it to EK. Nice move, looking to dump it down into the post. She'll take it instead. First 2 points are from number 20. EK Garrison's offense continues to grow for the Lady Canes. Top of the key, Lila Mann, the freshman, averaging 11.8 points per game. Looking to get the offense started for the Lions. Instead, EK gets a steal and looks to push. She slows it down the top of the three-point line, gives it to McGowan. She'll take the three, top of the key. No, and it falls. Three-pointer. Raina McGowan's 5-0. 6:20 to go in quarter number 1. Canes have come out on the offensive end and figured it out. Man, top of the key spin, looking for a kick, and finds McIntyre at the top of the key. McGowan gets a hand on it in the right corner. They have to reset it with McIntyre at the top of the key, and she hands it off to Colleen DeMaio, the junior. She drives down the lane, left-hand scoop shot, good. 5-2 with 5:50 to play in quarter number 1. McGowan's walks it up. She'll get the screen from Hayes, looking to dump in the corner, and tipped out of bounds by McIntyre. The Canes keep it. Inbound to EK, top of the key as the Canes offense sets up in the paint. Hayes calls for it at the top, gets it, hands it off to McGowan. She has a wide open lane to the bucket, and she's fouled and will head to the line for her first free throws here in the Upperstate Championship. We talked about how well she shoots it from the line in the pregame show, a 70% plus shooter. The senior headed to UNC Asheville's first one. Up and no good to the right. Sticks at 5'2" with 5:26. Second one pure, 1 for 2 is 5 splits. And Lila Mann looks to get some points herself on the other side of the court. She'll look to get past Kinley Hooker. Stops looking for a kick out. Does have Cumbie dump it off to McIntyre as she thought about going to the post and decided not to, and as she saw 22. Canes with a little switch. EK's on McIntyre looking to switch back. Olivia Randolph does get there. Dump it to the corner. Floater good. That's Shayla Williams and her first bucket, the freshman. 6-4 now, Canes lead. McGowan's hands off to Randolph, looking into the post. Hayes kick it. EK Garrison, 2-pointer, no good. Rebound, Lions, and she travels instantly and will go the other way. Canes basketball with 4:40. McGowan's to inbound. Usually likes to look in the post here. Finds Olivia Randolph. Scoop shot good. Just too big in the post. 22 makes it 8-4 with 4:34. Lila Mann walks it up once again. Kinley Hooker. She dives past her. Runner down the lane. Too strong. Rebound. Canes. McGowan's looks to push. Throw it up to EK. Right hand. Good. EK's got 4. 10-4 timeout Lions. Canes jump out early in quarter number 1 as they have a 6-point lead with 4:18 to go right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Thank you for considering G-Force for your parking lot project. Each G-Force location is veteran-owned and uses the latest and greatest Graco state-of-the-art equipment with onboard computers and laser technologies for perfect results every time. We hope you'll choose G-Force for all your pavement marking needs.
Back here in Florence, Daniel Lions basketball, top of the key with 4:12. McIntyre sizing up Olivia Randolph as they hit the free throw line. Kick it out to Cumbie. She has EK all over, trying to dribble her way to the bucket. Right hand shot up wild, no good. Hayes gets a hand on it, but McIntyre, Shayla Williams able to save it for Daniel. Reset it at the top of the key. Loose ball. Lions trying to get it, and they collide into themselves. McGowan sees a loose ball. Randolph gets a hand on it, and they're going to get the Canes on a foul at the top of the key. A loose ball situation with 3:40. And that foul is going to go on Randolph, her first here in the first quarter. Shayla Williams to inbound. Madeline McAllister is at the top of the key, looking to drive down the lane. Spin move, looking for a kick out, doesn't have one. Double dribble. And the Canes defense induces the Lions into another turnover here in the first quarter. A chance to extend the lead. EK walks it up. She gets past the halfway mark, throws it to Kinley Hooker on the right wing. I think first touch for 10 today. Top of the key, Hayes wraps it all the way to EK in the corner. Wide open, Kinley Hooker in the post. Kick it out, Hayes, top of the key. McGowan's is going to travel at the top of the right wing. They called the travel and looked like a gather step with 3:10, but nonetheless a turnover for the Canes. Top of the key, McAllister. Kick it to DeMaio. She's got a screen, able to get it to Williams in the corner. 2 freshmen playing big-time minutes for Daniel here today in the Upperstate Championship. McAllister gets a screen, dumps it off to Williams, makes a move on Hayes. Off the glass, good, 10-6 with 2:50 to roll. As EK and the Canes looking for a response of their own. Top of the key, hands it off to Hayes. Looking for another dump down, and she's going to be fouled by Williams, and that'll be her first. Lila Mann checks back in, the freshman phenom Doesn't sit long, and McGowan's will inbound. Gets it into EK, looking down low in the post. Has her, and Deanna Hayes can't finish. Gets her on rebound, and she's going to get a jump ball in the post. Lions basketball with 2:30. I think Madeline McAllister actually just checked in, so numbers a little bit wonky for the Lions. Loose ball. Gets it into the post, able to kick it out. 3-ball top of the key, no good. Rebound falls to the Lions once again. DeMaio going back to the bucket. That's going to be a second foul in the first quarter on Olivia Randolph, and the Lions are headed to the stripe with 2:13. And that's definitely something to keep an eye on. 22 in foul trouble early. First one up short. Colleen DeMaio, junior, averaging 7 points per game, 3.7 rebounds. As she goes 0 for 2, and McGowan's looks to push for the Canes. Spin move into the lane, no good, no foul. Lions are coming the opposite direction with 2:03. Kick it. DeMaio steps into it, dumps it back off to man, looks into the post, and she travels. Got blocked anyway. Canes basketball with 1:56 here in the first. The real question is, how long does 22 play with the ability to get her third? As EK walks it up the court, McGowan's beside her under the 2-minute mark. EK gets poked at the top of the key. Lions have the basketball with numbers. Dump it down to DeMaio. Left-hand runner, good and one for Colleen and the Lions. 10-8, and they got themselves back into the basketball game quickly with 1:43. Janiah Wilson, wearing 33 tonight, gets the assist for the Lions, and 20 heads back to the stripe to make this a 1-point ball game, and she hits it 10-9 with 1:43. Canes offense looking for some buckets here in the first quarter. Started off hot. McGowan's gets the push off down the lane, runner right hand, no good. Rebound McGowan's looking to go right back up, no foul. And the Lions are going to have the basketball and a chance to take a lead here in the first quarter for the first time. Dump it down to McIntyre. Looking for a kick out of some sorts. Lila Mann travels at the top of the key on the handoff with 1:11. The Canes have the basketball back with a chance to extend the 1-point lead. McGowan's on the inbound, right back to EK, and she works it up the court for the Canes. A scoring drought here in the first quarter. Hayes, dump off to McGowan's, too much room. She'll pull the three short. Rebound, Randolph. Throws it out to 5, looking to go right back down the lane with contact, can't get it to go. And Lila Mann and the Lions look to push, and push rather quickly. Dump it down for McIntyre in the corner. She's got 22 all over, looks to get to the rim. Dribbles with her right hand over her shoulder. No carry call, but 38 seconds. The Canes have the basketball. Top of the key. McGowan's with 31. Little elbow contact. Throws it to Hayes. Stop and pop jumper. No good. Rebound Lions. Man looks to push again. Lions have numbers. Stop and reset the offense. Corner with DeMaio wide open. Trying to put a move on Randolph. Loose ball. Gets it right back, and she is trapped by 22 in the corner. Dumps it in the post. Wild shot. No good. Rebound Randolph, and she's fouled rather quickly with 5 seconds on the clock. Thought maybe weren't going to get that one. But we do with 5.5, and a sub's able to check in for Daniel. That's the freshman Shayla Williams once again. 5 seconds, got to play fast here. Time's not going to start until she touches it. McGowan's does touch it. 3 seconds. She drives down inside the three-point line. No good. And that'll end quarter number 1. The Canes go on a cold streak, and the Lions defense wakes up Canes lead by 1, 10-9 as we head to the second quarter here in Florence.
Introducing MileWise, exclusively from Allstate. A pay-as-you-go alternative to traditional auto insurance, meaning you only pay for the miles you drive. It's that simple. Who is MileWise for? Retirees or loved ones that don't drive like they used to. People that have company cars and do not drive their car too often. Teenagers or young drivers in your household that barely drive their own car. Families that have multiple cars where one of the cars is usually sitting unused. Or work-from-home individuals or low-mileage commuters that have a short drive to work. Our agency would love to share more with you, so please give us a call today and see if MileWise is a fit for you and a loved one.
Lady Canes have the basketball to start quarter number 2. McGowan's will walk it up the court. The senior point guard, she dumps it off to EK, looking in the post for Deanna Hayes. Lions go over top and knock it out of bounds. Canes stick with it in the first 9 seconds. McGowan's the inbound once again. Hooker in the opposite corner. EK right in front of her. Looking into the post, wild pass. Hayes wasn't ready for it. Turnover, Lila Mann looks to push. She's got the speed to get to the bucket. Dump down. Randolph doesn't get back in time. The Lions have the lead 11-10 over what most people think is an Upperstate superpower. McGowan's nice move, dumps it down to 10, and she loses it on the wide open lane to the bucket. McGowan puts her hands over her eyes. The Canes offense haven't scored a point since the timeout in the middle of the first. Wilson drives down and decides to dump it off to Lila Mann at the top of the right wing. She'll drive on EK, looking to get in the post. Nothing there, and has to reset in the corner. Shania Wilson gets a screen from Williams, doesn't take it, and Hooker's going to get a foul with 7:12. DeMaio with 7:12 will pass in. Lila Mann on the top of the key with Hooker guarding 35. Man look from the Lady Canes. Dump it down for Wilson. EK guards her at the top of the key. Drives down in the paint. Right-hand runner. Good. Gets it to go. 13-10. McGowan wants to play fast. Maybe in takeover mode. She stops. Kicks it to 22. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Wild shot. Top of the backboard. Lions come up with it, and Man and the Lions looking to extend it up 3. She has EK on her at the top of the key. Hands it off to Colleen DeMaio, the junior, who's already had a big-time and one play in the first quarter. She drives to the bucket. She's got 2 Canes on her. Wild pass to Wilson. Three-pointer thrown up short. Rebound, Hooker. She'll push it. Will stop and hand it off to McGowan before they get to half court. Dump it in the post. Randolph backdoor. Hayes, first bucket for the Canes since the media timeout in the first quarter. Canes down by 1, and the faithful trying to figure it out. Janiah Wilson holding her stomach walking up the court. And EK will meet her at the top of the three-point line. Looking for a dump off, decides to keep it instead. Has Williams at the top of the key, drives on Hayes, runner. Hits the bottom of the rim, and Randolph grabs the rebound. Canes with another chance to take the lead. McGowan's top of the three-point stripe right in the dead center. Dump it down for 22, using the body. Right hand, throw it up, no good. Rebound, Lions. Wild pass. McGowan's is there to intercept it inside the Canes post. 5:25 looking to push, loose ball. And she's going to double dribble with a wide open look at the bucket. The Lions will sub back in. Sienna McIntyre for the freshman. And Braylon Crumby will check back in, a starter for the Lions as well. But it all runs through 35. Lila Mann, been a phenom for the Daniel Lions all year long. Top of the key, trying to drive in on Hooker, decides to kick it. And DeMaio puts a move on 5, and Deanna Hayes is going to catch a foul with 5:09. Back to the line for number 20. DeMaio with 5:09, chance to extend it just a tad. First one up, no good. Canes offense looking for some kind of spark. Maybe the freshman comes in here in the second. No subs yet. Canes down by 2. McGowan throws it up to EK. Canes have numbers. Throw it up to Hooker. Wide open down low. Deanna Hayes. Reverse. Gets it to go. Canes tied up at 14. And the Lions might have to back up the pressure after that run of offense. Mann looking to get to the bucket quickly. Blocked by Randolph again. That's her second of the ball game. Will stick down there with 4:48. And Crumby to inbound for the Lions. Pass it in the corner. Mann has the height over Hooker in the corner. She'll reset at the top of the three-point line on the right wing. Dump it down to McIntyre. She'll throw up a wild shot. Air ball should stick. Or it will stick with the Lions as they say the Canes touch it. Canes get credited with another block here in the second quarter. Crumby using the height advantage once again. Mann drives in on Hooker. Kick it out. McIntyre. Crumby, top of the right wing, drives down the lane. Can't get it to roll. EK's there defensively. Randolph for the rebound, and McGowan looks to push. Wide open. Deanna Hayes, left hand, too strong. Lions have numbers as Lila Mann pushes it up across the half-court line. Dumps it off to Crumby. She thinks about it. And DeMaio just decides to reset. And she's now in the left corner. Loose ball. Hooker didn't see it. Lila Mann able to grab it and reset it with 4:04. 14 all, back and forth affair. Canes had it. Their momentum top of the first quarter, and the Lions have taken over from there on out. Crumby, top of the left wing. Kick it to the right. Olivia Randolph there defensively, and Crumby gets it right back. DeMaio, top of the key, trying to put a move on EK. Does get the move off, but is now trapped in the paint. Runner, left hand, no good. Randolph with the rebound. EK can push. A wild pass that the Lions hit out of bounds with 3:28. And now the waiting game continues. Randolph has 2 fouls. The starters haven't really had any rest. The Lions are subbing people out left and right here in the first half, trying to stay locked in against this Canes team who's not very deep. Likes to play the 5 they have. Randolph in the post, left hand, good. 16-14 with 3:20. Lila Mann, top of the key. Hasn't really got it going offensively. There's been a lot of DeMaio in the post on the breakaway defensively. Crumby drives on EK. Stop. Doesn't shoot it. Decides to kick out to McIntyre. The freshman, Shayla Williams, drives down the paint. Nothing there as McGowan's is there to greet her defensively. Randolph with another blocker, third of the ball game. Throws it up to McGowan's, and the Canes look to push. Spin move, top of the key. Drives down the paint, kick it to Hooker. She'll take the deep 2. Good. Pure 18-14. The Canes jump out to a 4-point lead, and Lila Mann and the Lions have to respond here. As the Canes defense back and set. Hooker, top of the key, on Mann. Dump it off to McIntyre. Now you got to be worried if you're the Lions of driving down the paint. 22's down there. She gets Crumby to stop. She's stuck in the trap. Canes have a hand on it. Jump ball. And should stick with the Lions after the quarter change. Timeout. Canes, as they have a 4-point lead with 2:19 to go in the second.
Thank you to C&M Garage Door Services for sponsoring the Wren Broadcast Network. Keep your garage door running smoothly. Garage door tune-up, springs, cables, gear kits, safety sensors, noisy rollers, and new installs. Quality work at a reasonable price. Contact C&M at 864-325-1517. That's 864-325-1517.
Back here in Florence, I know we've seen some comments in the live stream. If you want to watch the game, the SCHSL network will carry it all day today. This is just radio here in Florence from the Wren Broadcast Network. We'd like, I said in pregame, if you want to listen and watch their stream, that would be greatly appreciated if the time matches up. But if not, we, of course, understand, want to watch it instead of listen to it. We'll be here nonetheless. 2:19. Canes up by 4. Canes starter still out there. Lila Mann hands it off to Janiyah Wilson. She looks for a screen on McGowan's. Gets it. McGowan's there defensively. Dump it off to Shayla Williams. Right back to Wilson. 2:04. Screen and roll. She spin moves. Fade away. No good. Rebound. Hayes rips it away. 155. McGowan's looks to push. Throw it up to Hooker. Right hand runner. Good. What a pass from number 5 with 1:48 to go. 2014. Canes trying to extend it here in the first half. Need it tremendously. Wilson throws up a prayer. No good. Rebound. Lila Mann. That's her first bucket of the ball game. She calls for press defense. Canes quickly break it. Throw it up to Hooker. Down low, Hayes, stop and pop from the free throw line. She misses everything, and the Lions can run. 20-16. Wilson, top of the key. She'll stop and pop. Short. Rebound man. And she'll be fouled on her way to the bucket. Should be on the floor. It's going to be the second on E.K. Garrison. The first sub will be Reagan Powell in the post for Deanna Hayes. 45 and 22 will man the painted area. Hooker trying to fight through screens. Lila Mann able to receive at the top of the right wing. Throw it up to Wilson. Three-pointer no good. Rebound fought away by the freshman. 20-18. McGowan's gets it up past half-court line. Got Canes behind her. Runs into Sienna McIntyre, splits a double team, and she'll be fouled on her way to the bucket. Under a minute here in the second quarter. McGowan's inbound under the bucket. Throw it to EK in the corner. Spin move right back to 5. Gets a screen, top of the key. Getting contact all over. Had to kick out for EK Garrison. Right back to 5. Open. Steps into it. Top of the right wing. Short. Rebound McIntyre. And here comes Lila Mann on the breakaway. Dump it down to the freshman. Maybe touched by McGowan's on the opposite end. And EK will be fouled with 31.7 to go here in the second. And the first of the freshmen will be Scarlett Howell to check in and play this last 31.7. She'll throw it into McGowan's. Will the Canes hold on for the final shot up 2? They like to play fast. Hooker, top of the left wing, looking to the post. Finds Olivia Randolph, top of the key. Dump it off to 5. Spin move, gets 24 off her feet. Throws up a wild shot. A little bit of contact, but no foul called with 13. The Lions will have a chance to hold. Throws it to Crumby. Three-pointer left wing, no good. Rebound, Mann. With 3 seconds to go, she'll touch it before it goes out of bounds. Canes basketball to end half number 1. Question is, will they get a shot off? 3 seconds. One last heave for 5. Stop and throw it. Short, but the Lady Canes lead after one half, 20-18. And we'll be right back after halftime for the third quarter on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Thank you to Consolidated Pipe and Supply for sponsoring the Wren Broadcast Network. For all your piping supplies, business or residential, we do it all. Just give us a call. Consolidated Pipe and Supply, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, 864-964-9370, 1727 White Horse Road.
When you hear funny noises like that,
Chugga, 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 chugga.
like that, it's time to call Preferred Home Services.
Whether you've got slow drains or clogged drains, take advantage of our 93 or it's free sewer drain clearing special. We'll even include a camera inspection and 1 year no clog guarantee.
Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you with your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
When you're ready to own it, our mortgage experts make it happen.
I was done with renting. Founders, they made my first mortgage easy.
We needed mortgage experts.
And more space.
More space?
We were there once.
I didn't even know what PMI was.
We knew.
At Founders, they never charge PMI.
Never.
When it comes to your mortgage, Founders is more equipped than ever, and you'll never see PMI. From first-time buyers to seasoned homeowners, it's nice to work with a lender you can trust.
So you can relax.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home? Call the Klinger team today.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. You'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
On time and friendly.
Very pleased with Preferred. Would highly recommend. Prompt service. Technician was skilled, polite, and efficient with our plumbing issues.
5 stars, thumbs up. We absolutely recommend Preferred Home Services.
These guys rock their jobs and are consummate professionals.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
I'm your overly competitive brother.
Check.
Psych. And I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh?
You got no game. Dude, that's a foul.
And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
Real mature.
Founders is committed to community involvement within our schools and student athletic programs, and it's a commitment we continue to establish, embody, and embrace for the long haul. Because at Founders Federal Credit Union, we understand how busy your day can be, and worrying about your financial matters shouldn't slow you down. So go ahead, keep cheering your team on to another win. After all, you've got enough on your plate. Relax. You're with Founders.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. You'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
These guys rock their jobs and are consummate professionals.
On time and friendly.
Keep your septic system running smoothly. For a limited time, we're offering septic tank pumping for just $399. Call Preferred Home Services today to take advantage of this offer.
5 stars, thumbs up. We absolutely recommend Preferred Home Services.
Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
What would tomorrow look like if you sold your house today? Maybe you'd move to a new city or a new country. Maybe you'd pick up birding or birdies. You could get into wine, not that into wine, or skiing, warmer skiing. Or maybe you'd spend more time doing nothing at all. When you're ready for whatever comes next, we'll be ready to help you get there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services.
Here at Cox & Cole Attorneys at Law, we've got 2 attorneys, West Cox and Lee Cole. We handle real estate matters, closings, and real estate litigation and probate, trying to bring compassion to those that we serve and our client.
Give us a call anytime. Our number is 864-847-9289.
When you hear funny noises like that,
Joker, 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 joker.
like that, it's time to call Preferred Home Services.
Whether you've got slow drains or clogged drains, take advantage of our 93 or it's free sewer drain clearing special. We'll even include a camera inspection and 1-year no clog guarantee.
Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you with your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the Upstate, Demetra Designs is the Upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom, offering the selection of a major city
From the "my little one has just arrived" stage to the "I have arrived" stage. From the first home you'll ever buy to the one home you'll have forever. No matter where you find yourself in life, your forever agent will be there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Thank you for considering G-Force for your parking lot project. Each G-Force location is veteran-owned and uses the latest and greatest Graco state-of-the-art equipment with onboard computers and laser technologies for perfect results every time. We hope you'll choose G-Force for all your pavement marking needs.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
Back here for a half number to the Canes. If you're tuning in late, lead by 2, 20-18. It started off nice as the offense for the Canes really went to work. I want to say 10-4 to start it, and the Lions crept back in it, quickly made it 10-9, had an and one to take the lead, and we've been back and forth ever since. As Raina McGowan starts it off with the inbound on the court, all the starters: Randolph, Hayes, Hooker, EK, and 5. Lions look like they do the same. EK gets past the half-court line and hands it off to Deanna Hayes at the top of the three-point line. Dumps it off to 5. Shoots it all the way to the right wing for 10. Into the post, 22. Olivia Randolph gets a bucket to quickly make it 22-18. As maybe the talk from Pamela McGowan's in the locker room at halftime rejuvenates this offense. Wilson gets a screen at the top of the three-point line. Right back to McIntyre. She has Randolph in front of her. Right back to Wilson, looking for another screen. Gets it on the right side of the three-point line. Right back to McIntyre. Drives down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound, McGowan's comes out of the group. She works it past the halfway line. She's on the right side of the perimeter, looking for a screen from 20. Gets it, and she'll move to the left and take a big bump from McIntyre right in the middle. Screen from Hayes. Throws it down to 12. Gets a hand on it, looking to go up, and she'll be blocked with 6:57. Lila Mann looking to go fast. Dump it down to 20. Throw it up. Somehow gets it to go over Olivia Randolph on the left side of the bucket. 2-point ball game here in the third quarter. Canes going from left to right. Now here in Florence, looking for a play call from Coach McGowan's on the sideline. Gives it to Hooker, throws it in the corner for Hayes. Right back to the top of the key for EK. Wraps it all the way around to 5 on the right wing. She'll run down the lane. Throw up the wild floater, no good. And Reyna's going to pick up foul number 1 here in the third quarter. And as number 2 would say, you got 5, might as well use them. Can't take them home. That's the first one of the night. Janai Wilson gets a screen with EK on top of her. She's at the top three-point line, throws it back to her left to Sienna McIntyre. Top of the key, Wilson clogged up top of the key, runs the floater, right hand, no good, rebound Randolph. McGowan's will work it up the right side of the court. Throw it to the left with EK on the three-point line, looking into the post. Hayes can't get a hand on it, but Liv does. Kicks it to the right corner. Kinley Hooker looking for 5 on the back doors, not going to get all the way to 5. And Colleen D'Amelio's looking to go coast to coast, no good. Rebound and foul on 20 as Hayes gets her hands on it. Canes will inbound left as Janai Wilson gets her shoe tied and works her way back on defense. Raina McGowan's a senior superstar, walks it up right down the middle of the court. Hands it off to 22, looking for a back door. Hayes can't get her hands on it. Turnover, here comes Janai Wilson down the left side. Throwing it for Lila Mann. Wild pass has to go corral it closer to that half-court line. She'll be picked up by Kinley Hooker right in the middle. Trying to put a move on her, step back, looking to kick it to the corner. Finds Wilson looking in the post. The freshman dumped down. No one's there except Deanna Hayes. And EK is trying to use the speed that's worked so well for the Canes earlier in this ball game. So now McGowan sizes it up. Wilson on the right wing. EK kicks it all the way to the corner. Looking down low, Olivia Randolph using the body. Another bucket for 22. 24-20 with 4:45 left in the third. As Wilson works it up the left side, looking for a screen from McIntyre. Gets it with EK holding her hip. Williams, top of the key. Thought about shooting over 22, decides not to. Kick off D'Amelio. Wild runner down the lane, no good. 5 gets the rebound. Canes can extend it to 6 or 7. She'll work her way down the middle of the lane. Using the body, spin move, right hand, no good. Rebound, the freshman and Shiloh Williams. 5 almost got another one. D'Amelio lunging. Somehow gets it to Wilson on the half-court line. Kick it to man left wing. Williams with Deanna Hayes hawking her down defensively. She'll kick it to Janiyah Wilson, top of the key, looking for a screen. Gets EK defensively at the top of the right wing. Spin move, throw it to the corner. D'Amelio, three-pointer, too strong, rebound 20. She'll throw up the runner, can't get it to fall. Gets her on rebound again, can't get it to fall third time. And Randolph's got Lions all over in the paint, able to reset it with 5 as she makes it up past half court. Throw it up to EK, stop and pop 2, no good. Rebound 5. Using her body, no one in the paint. Now she's met by a couple of Lions, has to reset it with 12. Hooker, 3 corner. Reset it with 5, top of the left wing, and she'll set up the offense now for the blue and gold. Looking to run down the lane, gets down the middle, left hand can't get it to go, but she'll be fouled with 3:13 here in the third. And Raina McGowan's, can tell she's tired. Played every minute of this ball game so far. Timeout Lions. Canes lead by 4 here in the third quarter. We'll be right back on the Wren Broadcast Network. Back to work here in the Florence Center. We thank everyone for tuning in tonight for back-to-back ball games. Of course, we apologize, can't bring it to you video-wise, but we're just glad we get to bring it to you in the first place. 3:13, McGowan to the stripe. First one good. She split a pair early in the first quarter. I think it's her first time back, if I'm being honest. Second one for 5. Gets it to go. 2 for 2. Makes it 26-20. Tied for the, I want to say, the biggest lead of the Canes. The Canes have led all night tonight. Lila Mann, top of the key. Right wing dumps it off to Williams. Sizing up 12. Spin move. Gets deep into the post. Kicks it out for McIntyre. And she runs into 12 in the post. Throws it up right hand. No good. Deanna tracks down the rebound. And 5 looks to push. She'll move her way down the left side of the court and stop and reset the offense. Gets a screen. Nice cut through the lane. Right hand true. 28-20. The biggest lead of the ball game for the Lady Canes at 8. 2:37. Lions got to chip themselves back into. Crumby, top of the left wing, dumps it off for Williams, the freshman. And she'll give it to McIntyre, right back to Mann at the top of the three-point line, looking for someone to help her get 10 off of her. McGowan's gets her way through there. Hooker gets a hand on the basketball. That's a 5-second. We'll go the other way as Kinley Hooker's defense continues to help out this Lady Canes basketball team when they need it the most. 2:13, can make it double digits here. McGowan's hands off to Hayes, top of the right side of the three-point line. Throw it down to 22. Nice pass from 12. 22 finishes 30-20. The Canes up by 10. Canes faithful, trying to get behind them here in the Florence Center. Top of the key, Lila Mann, and she works it on the left side of the court. Gets a screen, doesn't throw it to the freshman. She'll take it herself, right-hand runner. And that's what 35's done all year long as she drills the floater. Timeout, Lions 30-22 with 1:43 left in the third here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Back here in the Florence Center, looks like the Lions have kept the same 5 out there for most of it. It's coming up next is the rivalry we've loved to watch all season long. We're going to get it one more time. Part 3 in the Florence Center for a trophy, and that's the Upperstate Championship and a ticket for the state championship. Both teams played in a year ago, trying to do the same thing here on a Tuesday. As EK works up the court, hands off to 12. Left wing is Raina McGowan's. All the way to 20. Inside the three-point line. Rotated all the way to Raina McGowan's on the left three-point line. She gets it to go. 33-22. The senior keeps on coming for the Lady Canes. Top of the key. Man runs in to Olivia Randolph on the right side of the three-point line, has to dump it down. Lions trying to force their way in on McGowan's and can't, have to reset it. And Kinley Hooker's going back to work defensively, and someone's going to catch a foul. And it will be Hooker with 1 minute to go in the third. Ashlyn Land and Colleen DeMaio check in for the Lions. Land throws it up to the freshman at the top of the three-point line. That's Shyla Williams. And Lila Mann will set up the offense for Daniel with Kinley Hooker staring her right in the eyes. Right wing. Throws it to the freshman at the top of the three-point line as Williams is greeted by Deanna Hayes. Right back to McIntyre on the right side of the three-point line. Spin move in the post. Kick out for Land. She'll get the screen, and she will travel deep inside the post with 35.4. As the Lady Canes maybe have felt like they've let the Lions stick around a little too long. The defense starting to tighten up. Top of the key. Hands it to 12 on the right wing. All the way into the corner for 22. Left wing. McGowan's looking for back-to-back triples. No good. Rebound, Deanna Hayes. She can't keep it. She regains control in the post. Right wing, Kinley Hooker. Hands off to 5. She looks to fight her way down the post. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Lions, and Ashlyn Land. She works it down the left side. Looking to the post. McGowan's out of nowhere with the interception. She'll work it down the right side. She'll throw up a wild shot at the end of the third quarter, but the Canes have a magnificent quarter number 3, 33-22, as we head to the fourth. 8 minutes until the Lady Canes can punch a ticket to the state championship here in 2024.
Life, with its many stages. From the "my little one has just arrived" stage to the "I have arrived" stage. From the first home you'll ever buy to the one home you'll have forever. No matter where you find yourself in life, your forever agent will be there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Once upon a time, moving was stressful and far from a fairy tale.
How are we supposed to move our house and get rid of our junk?
But the big bad move was no match for college hunks hauling junk and moving. Have no fear, the hunks are here. College hunks did all the packing, moving, and unpacking for the family. They also hauled away the unwanted clutter to be properly donated and recycled. And the family moved happily ever after. Make moving and junk removal less stressful and
back here in Florence. DeMaio to pass in the final 8 minutes. The Lions offense looking for something to get going. Wilson, wild three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Randolph. She'll throw it up to 5, working her way down the right side of the lane. Layup short. Here comes DeMaio and the Lions down the left side. She'll stop and pop. Good with 7:37, 33-25, as that is a clutch three-pointer for Daniel to try to keep their season alive. 8-point lead for the blue and gold. Top of the three-point line. McGowan's backing down McIntyre. Gets a screen. Looks to work to the rim on the freshman, and Shyla Williams dumps it off to Hooker, and she'll lose it off of a Lion. The Canes will keep it under the bucket with 7:14. Ike to pass in. She finds 22 in the opposite side corner. Hands off to 5. Spin move. Runner, no good, but she'll head to the line for 2 free throws with 7:08 to try to extend it to a double-digit lead in favor of the good guys. Good girls for the first 2 hours of the day. First free throw pure for the soon-to-be UNC Asheville superstar. Trying to go 2 for 2 once again, and she does. 10-point ball game, 35-25. The Lady Canes 7 minutes away from punching their ticket. Top of the key, Wilson gets a screen. trying to work on Kinley Hooker into the post. Runner right hand gets it to go over Olivia Randolph. Back to an 8-point lead as Ike walks it up the court, right down the middle. She'll dribble to her left, hand it off to 5 at the top of the left wing. Hooker corralled, hands it off to 20, looking down in the post. Olivia gets a hand on it, and Hayes can't keep it with 6:39. Turnover Canes. Can the Lions steal some momentum down the stretch here? Wilson, top of the key. Hooker gets a screen, throws it back to McIntyre with Olivia Randolph guarding her right inside the 3-point line. Crumby stops, thinks about it, right back to 24. Crumby drives down the lane, dumps it to the freshman. Williams with a runner left hand, gets her on rebound, blocked by Deanna Hayes, and here come the Canes. McGowan's with a shifty move to get it to the left side of the court. She'll stop and set up the offense. She left too much room, she'll pull it. Good. Raina McGowan's forces a timeout. 38-27, 6:04, and the Canes faithful starting to feel it here in the Florence Center. We'll be right back on the Wren Broadcast Network. Quick reminder that just like the playoffs, I want to say when we had the same game, same day, it'll be a stream that you will have to switch to on YouTube, as the guys pretty sure already live on the other end, but it could be a while as the Canes will get their trophy, I'm pretty sure, right here in the middle of the court. But of course, you just search Wren High Athletics and the stream should be there when needed. Out of the timeout. 6:04 left in the fourth. Lions basketball as Janiyah Wilson works it up the middle. She'll get a screen to her right. And Kinley Hooker is going to stick with her down inside the post. So she's looking for a kick out. Finds Braylon Crumby. A loose ball. EK can't get a hand on it. And Williams retains possession for the Lions. Trying to work the hips. No good. Short. Hayes kicks it to McGowan. She'll work it more towards the middle of the court and reset it. 5:37 and rolling. And a 5-second on Raina McGowan's at the top of the left wing. DeMio will inbound. Looks like Janiyah Wilson will work it up the court for the Lions with 5:30. Right wing McIntyre looking for some kind of backdoor. It's not going to find it. Williams thinks about it and decides to reset the offense. And she'll receive the ball right back to herself with 5:15. Throw it to Crumby on the left side of the 3-point line. Top of the key, DeMio. Gets a screen, loose ball. McGowan gets a hand on it, but it ricochets all the way into the corner, and the Lions keep possession. Able to reset with Crumby. McIntyre, top of the left side, drives in the paint, blocked. Olivia Randolph, number 4 for 22. McGowan drives down the middle of the lane, kick it. Kinley Hooker looking for it, right back for 5. Loose ball, can't keep it. Janiyah Wilson and the Lions work it down the left side. And Kinley Hooker will follow her out to the half-court stretch. 4:36, not a lot of time to play with. Top of the key, McIntyre. Canes defense not letting anything get to the bucket here, making them think about taking the shot. So Williams stops right at the free throw line, kicks it to 20 in the corner. DeMio drives down the lane. She'll be fouled by McGowan's with 4:20. This Canes defense, like I said a while ago, has not just turned it up a notch, they've turned it up a lot. Campbell Epting checks in for the Lions, an 8th grader. Looking for a big moment for herself here in the 4th quarter of an Upperstate championship. She'll pull it. too strong left side. Randolph gets the rebound, and McGowan's and the Canes can roll some clock with 4:10. DeMio on McGowan's top of the key. Trying to put a move on her. Gets a screen. Spin move into the lane. Drives and kicks. Deanna Hayes right under the bucket. That's good. 40-27. Canes can feel it. 3:50 as the Lions trying to play fast here in the Florence Center. Looking for a screen. Drives it left side on Kinley Hooker. Looking in the post. Loose ball. Randolph can't get a hand on it. Back door's wide open. No good. She smoked it. Randolph comes down with the board. McGowan's will walk it up the left side with 3:33. Canes just playing with clock here. It's your friend. Hayes backdoor, can't get it to fall. Randolph with a follow through. Good, 42-27. And here they go. Time to run away with it here in the Florence Center. Lady Canes putting on a show here in the fourth and third quarter, especially. McGowan's dives on the floor. Jump ball. The Canes will take it with 3:10. You can start to feel the relief. Randolph claps the hands. The Lady Canes will meet her in the huddle. Canes lead 42-27. 3 minutes until they are Upperstate champions.
Founders is committed to community involvement within our schools and student athletic programs. And it's a commitment we continue to establish, embody, and embrace for the long haul. Because at Founders Federal Credit Union, we understand how busy your day can be. And worrying about your financial matters shouldn't slow you down. So go ahead, keep cheering your team on to another win. After all, you've got enough on your plate. Relax. You're with Founders.
$3.10 remain. One ticket only allowed for a state championship appearance. And here on the Upperstate, the Lady Canes look like they're trying to run away with it in the final 3 minutes. EK works it up the right side. Etling there defensively. Dumps it off for 5. In the paint, spin move. Fade away. She'll be fouled with 2:57. And she'll head back to the stripe. Feels like 5's the only player that's been to the stripe today besides Colleen DeMaio for the Lions. With 2:57, these are just extenders for the senior. First one, pure, 43-27. 21.3 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists for the super senior. On a career that will be remembered forever at Wren High School. 44-27, 2:55 to run. Top of the right wing, DeMio with 5 on her defensively. Spin move, looking to get down the lane. She'll throw up a wild runner with a left hand, no good. And Deanna Hayes turns it right back over, and DeMio will throw up the jumper and air ball as Randolph traps the rebound away with 2:34. And McGowan's using her momentum to get past 20. Dives down the lane and sets up the offense on the left wing. Top of the right wing, Hooker dumped down 22. Right hand can't finish. Rebound, DeMio and the Lions, 2:18. Fast break opportunity. Stop and miss. And there is E.K. Garrison out of nowhere. The 8th grader for the Lions, and Campbell Etling didn't see her coming. And E.K. just swats it into the back wall here in the Florence Center with 2:12. And Charlotte Williams will inbound for the Lions. Looking for Etling once again, top of the left wing, hands it off to 20, thinks about it. Not enough time to think about it here in the final quarter. Loose ball, Etling comes up with it, trying to shoot it off the screen, looking for a kick out, finds Lila Mann, who we haven't seen in a while. Drive down the lane, right hand runner, pure good. 44-29. McGowan's on the Canes with only time to run, 1:48. Top of the right wing, Hooker dumps it down on the post. Randolph's got two bodies on her. Looking backdoor, Hooker throws it up, no good, but she'll head to the line for 2 free throws. The junior guard, 3 points per game, 1.6 rebounds, 1 assist as she misses the first. But if you've watched the broadcast all year long and you know 10, her calling card is defense. And she has played her calling card here today as she took away Lila Mann early. And that's a substitution. Ava O'Shields comes in. Kenley Hooker will get the round of applause across the way with 137. And the Lions will try to make this one a little bit closer down the stretch. DeMaio, top of left wing, trying to drive on McGowan's, dumps it off to McIntyre. Left hand, throws it to the corner. Etling has to think about it. She steps inside the post by a foot and misses the jump shot. McIntyre, 1 foot inside the line, no good. Rebound, Randolph, and here comes McGowan's. She'll slow it down with 1:10. Top of the key, Randolph, right back to 5 on the right wing. They're trying to get a bucket for 24, it feels like. All the eyes are on Ava. Ike, looking for someone at the top of the key, finds Randolph, bounces off of her, gives it to Ike, right back to 22. McGowan's will dive down the lane, look for the finish, right hand good. And at this point, just playing with them, 47-29 as we're under 40 seconds to go in the Upperstate Championship. McIntyre, 22. The starters on defense have kind of realized this one's over. McGowan's doesn't. She gets the steal. She has hands on her looking for a kick out. Randolph throwing it up to 24. She gets the ball, throws it up, can't get it to go, but she'll get free throws with 21.8. A wild last 20 seconds out of the 40 is maybe the Kings are just going to let it run out. McGowan says, no, I want to steal. And Randolph turns into Tom Brady as O'Shields misses the first. Chance to make it a 19-point ball game. Misses both. Rebound Etling with the final 20 seconds. Top of the right wing, gives it off to Mio. Doesn't shoot it. Drives down the lane. Stop and pop 2. Good. 47-31 in the final 10 seconds. And the Canes can run it out. And they feel it here in the Florence Center. 2 seconds to go. And the Wren Hurricanes are your 2024 Upper State champions here in the Florence Center. Final score 47-31 as the Lady Canes take it over the Daniel Lions. Of course, stick around. More than likely be a trophy presentation, and the guys will go to work against the Pattersville Patriots as McGowan's, Hooker, Randolph, O'Shields take their walk back to the bench. Big-time ball game. As the Lady Canes started off slow, able to step it up down the stretch. But again, 2024 Upper State champions are your Wren Hurricanes. When we come back, the guys will be on the court here in Florence. We thank you for tuning in here on the Wren Broadcast Network.